Hello, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So the Game Awards have been and gone, and we didn't watch it, did we? We stayed away from it, well away from it. I don't think I could sit through and watch the Game Awards live. Not the fact that it's on at half midnight. Do you know what I mean? In the UK, so I was up for work at like 4:30 in the morning, so I could not do that. I couldn't do that because it's just irresponsible. Even in my younger years, when I used to stay up till 3 in the morning playing video games, I don't think I could stomach watching that. I've heard that it's the best version of the Game Awards that we've had so far. It's still very, the same. I don't think we're ever going to get away from that formula of, taking what's funny from the previous year and bringing it back to try and get another laugh out of it the next year. Flute Guy coming back to present an award because that was funny. That got a laugh. Sam Lake coming in, Laura Bailey, Troy Baker. It's the same people. Todd Howard. It's the same celebrities. It's just the same. Kojima, Muppets, Orchestra. That's the formula. We're not getting away from that. I'm not going to bother anymore trying to sort of be like, just change the formula a bit, make it a little bit more mature for us older people. But there's a video kind of circling showing some of the highlights of the Game Awards, and it's from a YouTuber called Dolan Dark. So I'm going to watch that video and just sort of give that a little bit of a, because I thought it was pretty funny.
Welcome to the Game Awards 2024.
Welcome to the Game Awards, the biggest global celebration of video games out there, and you have joined us on a very special night, our 10th anniversary.
Well, yeah, please wrap it up.
We're here to present the award for Best Performance. And the winner is Melinda Juergens.
Please welcome an industry icon, Hideo Kojima!
Not only does it celebrate the achievements of those involved in the gaming industry, but it has also evolved into an event that brings together industry's professionals from around the world.
And the Game Award goes to Balatro.
And the Game Award goes to Balatro. Congratulations again. And the Game Award goes to Balatro. Congratulations again, Local Fun. Please welcome a Game Award winner from last year. He's a visionary creator, Sam Lake from Remedy.
There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms.
Also this year, once again, we had the Game Awards vote in Fortnite Island, where the Fortnite community picked Murder Mystery as their favorite island of the year.
The Game Award goes to Astrobot.
This year, the Game Award goes to Astrobot. Congratulations, another win tonight.
The winner is Astrobot.
We're happy to share with you tonight's final world premiere at the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards.
And the game of the year is Astrobot.
Thank you. Happy holidays. Have a good night.
Yeah, please wrap it up.
So obviously there was more to the Game Awards than that. There was a guy that came up and did got a Game Changer award, and I think people should really look into that because the guy was painted as this guy who's like helping people in the community and giving people, people that have been, losing jobs, housed in other jobs and stuff. And a simple Google search would reveal that the guy actually works for Tencent. So he's an actual corporate director at Tencent, probably one of the people that's causing all the layoffs. So he's been held up as this martyr. And I don't know, the Game Awards, I think it's just like, in many ways, the Oscars. Everyone thinks first of all, do you know what I mean? I understand that people like me doing videos like this and people on the internet taking apart the Game Awards and stuff like that really see through the bullshit. I understand that there's people out there that don't keep in tune with gaming news, that don't really keep their ear to the ground when it comes to sort of news and rumours and acquisitions and shareholders and who's buying who and layoffs and all this sort of stuff. There are people out there that just play video games blindly for fun, and I really envy them because I wish I did as well. I wish I didn't give a fuck as much as I do about the industry. And with that said, it's like the Game Awards is just, I don't know why people get so upset about it. And the main things that people are upset about on the internet is that The Witcher 4 is that the fact that you're going to be able to play as Ciri in The Witcher 4's trailer. And there's no news yet. There might be 2 characters you can pick. You might be able to play as both. It looks like you're mainly going to be able to play as Ciri. And if you're shocked by that news, then you clearly weren't paying attention in The Witcher 3 because you played as it was setting her up as, you know, passing the torch sort of thing. And a lot of people upset about Naughty Dog game, Interstellar announcement, because it seems to be a bit woke. People drawing comparisons to Concord. Concord failed because it was very woke, very, diverse, ticking boxes, shoving the message down everyone's throats and stuff, which a lot of people are tired of now when it comes to Hollywood, Disney, all that sort of stuff. And it seems to be trickling into video games a little bit more now. And I think people are just fed up of being sort of dictated to as to what they can say, what they can think, labeling people an ist or a phobe. You've got games like Stellar Blade, very sexualized character, amazing game. I've not played it yet, but I've played the trial, but it's sold very well, very well received. And then you've got a game like Naughty Dog, and it was a very, very small trailer. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get into the reaction stuff in a minute, but the trailer was actress from The Last of Us Part 2, shaved head, very Concord kind of aesthetic, wearing that sort of stuff on a ship, set in the, like, has that 80s kind of aesthetic, playing the Pet Shop Boys. And you're wondering, because Concord flopped like that, will this? And a lot of people are kind of comparing, drawing comparisons between the two. Then you've got the die-hard Naughty Dog fans that are just gushing over it. And my stance is, let's see more of it before we judge it. Same with The Witcher 4. We can't just jump on these fucking trailers, dogpile on them for seeing like a 3-minute trailer or a 2-minute trailer or just an announcement. Some of these games that were announced that before, Witcher didn't even have a release date. The Naughty Dog game, I think that maybe had a year attached to it. And then we'll get into the sort of reactions to like the Game Awards results themselves. Astro Bot won Game of the Year, and Astro Bot is a fantastic game. I played it, platinumed it, doing the extra levels that they're giving for free. A fantastic game. Love Astro Bot. Absolutely fucking love it. Now, is it my Game of the Year? Probably not. Do I care that it won Game of the Year at the Game Awards? No. I don't understand when I'm scrolling on Twitter and I'm seeing people absolutely raging out of their skin because this won over any of these other games. Like, you might have these. Your Game of the Year might have been Black Myth Wukong. I played the trial of Black Myth Wukong on the PlayStation 5. You might be the biggest Black Myth Wukong fan ever. Do you know what I mean? And what I played, I enjoyed. I thought the game looked really good aesthetically, using that word a lot. You might be the biggest fucking Metaphor Refantazo fan. Do you know what I mean? And if that's your Game of the Year, then that's your Game of the Year. There's nothing wrong with, like, this award show doesn't mean anything. You shouldn't have to go and watch an award show to get gratification, to give yourself a little bit of a massage and be like, yeah, your Game of the Year won. There you go, a little pat on the back. If Black Myth Wukong is your Game of the Year, nothing is going to take that away from you. It is your Game of the Year. I say this every year. The Game of the Year is only relevant to the person playing the video game. Or, everyone's Game of the Year is totally different. Do you know what I mean? I haven't played any of these. The only game I've played on here is Astro Bot. I haven't played Blatro. I've played a trial of Black Myth Wukong and I loved it. I've played Elden Ring. I haven't played the DLC, but I can imagine it's fantastic. Haven't played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I've played the first part, and I can guarantee that's going to be fantastic. And I've played the Metaphor trial as well, and that game is fucking awesome as well. I don't have a Game of the Year this year. I don't feel like I've... Probably Space Marine 2. I've put the most hours in Space Marine 2 this year. I've bought it on Xbox Series X and I've bought it on PlayStation. I play with multiple people across both platforms. I absolutely fucking love Warhammer. And I love that game. Bought the Season Pass. Can't wait. Secret Level was amazing. Can't wait for the Henry Cavill series as well. Still paint the miniatures. Total fucking love Warhammer. So Space Marine 2, my Game of the Year. Am I upset that it's not even nominated? No! I don't care that it's not nominated for Game of the Year, because it's my Game of the Year. I would like to see it get a bit of gratification. I'd like to... I think it's been snubbed. But am I going to go to Twitter and start complaining about it and crying about it? No, because I'm nearly 40 years old. And I know I make passionate rant videos on my channel, and that's just down to pure passion. There's a difference between passion and fucking, like, total whinging. But seeing people kicking off and going absolutely crazy. You know, you see these podcasts of like these Xbox podcasts and PlayStation podcasts. I've watched videos of grown men and women screaming at the camera when that got announced for Game of the Year. And I just sort of think like it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Do you know what I mean? I'm pleased that it got Game of the Year. Do I think it's better than any of these? Probably not. But then that also goes into the fact that the way that these games are chosen, the way that these games are voted for by the panel of jurors is also broken, because the winner for the Game of the Year is Astrobot, this is chosen for by the industry. This is your Kind of Funny, your IGN, your GameSpot, your Eurogamer, your Kotaku. These are all your Greg Miller types and everything. This is them picking all of these games, and we're given the illusion of choice to vote for our game of the year from what they've chosen. Our vote only makes up 10% of the vote. Winners are determined by a blended vote between the voting jury, 90%, and public fan voting, 10%. So why would you get upset when you know that 10% of the fan vote doesn't even make a dent? Because not only do the jurors vote for their games to put up for nomination, they also then vote on the games that they've already picked. So it's flawed by design. It's not for the gamers. It's not for us. The only thing that's 100% voted for in this show is the player's voice. And what won? What won the Player's Voice Award? Black Myth Wukong. Do you know what I mean? So now you've got all these people that voted for the Player's Voice Award that are now raging and getting pissed off because their Player's Choice Award didn't win Game of the Year. And I just think it's so backwards when you've got other award shows and they're not. There's no official Game of the Year award show. There's that many of them. You've got the BAFTA Awards, you've got the Golden Joysticks, you've got the DICE Awards, you've got every single media outlet then does their award show on their website. IGN, Giant Bomb, Kind of Funny's on about doing one. Side Scrollers are on about starting doing one as well. And it's just nice to see games get recognised and developers go up and talk on stage and get to have that sort of little 45 seconds to a minute of saying thank you to everybody. But you should take any of this seriously. This is a mainstream media award show, and that is it. It's for the industry, it's by the industry. Do you know what I mean? So I don't understand the upset. I don't get it. Best score in music, I would have said Silent Hill 2. The sound design in that game freaked me the fuck out. Am I upset that Final Fantasy Rebirth got it? No, I'm not. But I suppose we need to now watch the Naughty Dog trailer. I'm going to turn it down because it's going to get copyright, because there's Pet Shop Boys songs in this. And people are drawing comparisons to Concord. Like, Concord failed because it had that, similar tones, diverse crew, weird looking characters. Quite cool, the spaceship's made by Porsche.
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just to write about? I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Can you please blame him?
Oh, it's him.
I don't need another
Did you
hunter
see that there?
swooping in. Can you please blame him?
He's
I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who
That
is
guy.
swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
Yeah, that's what deal with your fucking shit. Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
Thank you.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Now, just before we go any further, I like this, and just because there's a woman who's got a shaven head, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be like a diverse mess or whatever. Do you know what I mean? There's a chance that it could be. Wasn't a big fan of The Last of Us Part 2 story. I didn't like the way that we took control of Abby and all that, but that's another video, I suppose. I love the synthwave music. I love the 80s retro feel. You know, I love for sci-fi and all that sort of stuff. And I love Naughty Dog. I'm quite excited about this, but I'm not going to judge it heavily. The graphics look great. I trust Naughty Dog complicitly, but I just think that we might be jumping the gun a bit on this. You know, I think we should give it a little bit more time to sort of digest it. The thing about seeing something and then rushing to the internet straight away and reacting is that you're very raw, you're very emotional. I usually I like to try and stew on it a bit before I come and start screaming into my camera. So I'm looking forward to this. You know, it's a new IP. There's nothing wrong with new IP. It's not always nice to get a new IP. So we'll just have to wait and see what it's about and what it's like. We'll have to see more of it, see some gameplay. I'm optimistic, let's put it that way. And this is somebody who bought and played Concord as well. I liked Concord, I enjoyed it. Pet Shop Boys coming in now. Great song. Love 80s music. She's got the Adidas trainers on there. And I was going to go onto Twitter and look at some of the reactions and stuff, but I just can't be bothered. I get kind of like all my Twitter feed now is people kicking off about the way Siri looks, even though it's an updated engine and they've recast the character. So there's comparisons of the old Siri from Witcher 3 and this new one, and somehow people want her to look exactly the same when she does look. You know, you can tell it's Siri, slightly different. Maybe they've changed the character model. And it's about Interstellar being woke and comparing it to Concord. And it might, you know what? It might be a fucking woke mess. It might be an absolute train wreck. I highly doubt it because you've got Naughty Dog fanboy. Like, the thing about I like Naughty Dog, but The Last of Us 2 kind of split the Naughty Dog fandom. It split the fucking PlayStation fan base. It was weird. You've got die-hard, rabid Naughty Dog fans that just, like, as soon as they saw that trailer, they were gushing, saying it was 10 out of 10, day one purchase, this, that, and the other. And that's fine, being excited for a game like that. I personally would like to see more before I make a judgment. That was a teaser trailer. The same with The Witcher. It was CGI. There was no gameplay. It kind of gave a little bit of a feel for like what it's going to be. Ciri's journey on becoming a Witcher, or maybe she's already a Witcher. I don't really know. People are saying, well, you know, in the law, women can't be witches and all this. Why is she different and stuff? I don't really understand it all. But people have a right to their opinion. People have a right to react to how they want to react. I just think sometimes we take a trip to negative town really quickly before we even give things a chance. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the Game Awards kind of sum up. I was going to watch the whole kind of announcements as in one big trailer, but I couldn't bring myself to do it because it would just like I think I'd just look at the editing and thinking I just cannot be bothered. It's not that deep. Do you know what I mean? It's not that deep, and it's going to be the same every year. That's the sad thing. It's the same every year. Next year it's going to be exactly the same. It's going to come along. We're going to have the same setup. It's going to be anything that was funny in this year's Game Awards is going to be at next year's Game Awards. Guy that got the Game Changer award is probably going to come back and present an award. Do you know what I mean? There's going to be Muppets there. Kojima's going to come back. There's probably going to be Sam Lake, Laura Bailey, celebrities. You know, it's the same every year, and we fall for it every single year, and nothing's ever going to change. So that's just my view on it. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the Game Awards in the comments. If you watched it, did you stay up? Do you think the formula needs to change? Do you think it was a good Game of the Year, Game Awards? Are you happy with the way the games are picked? Do you think that we should get more of the fan vote? You know, I don't know. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm going to do another video before Christmas, probably talking a little bit more about, you know, the year in total in video games, and that's it. So I will see you on the next video. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. Really helps out the channel, helps a lot, spurs me on to do more of these things. And we'll see you again on the next one. So take care of yourselves and have a good one.